fluster. Crashing down, I was close. Just put it in the music, just put it in the music.
Someone put me out cause I'm on fire. I can't give a shit about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams still.
All right, gentlemen, we've made way too many mistakes this week, okay? Football's a simple game, but let me breathe. Man, I'm flying past Saturn. Right here like I ain't that
Sometimes you need a bowl, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the wisdom of the but I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a shake. You watch your step, you change name, how about your respect? In the morning when I get it back. I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad?
Oh, look at me. I bet you can't do it like me. Can't see me when I get on the ground. Game on, it's about to go down. A juke and shake it all up. My moves make them run them up. I'm lit so you know what's up. I got the party going up. A champ with the crown is here. I'ma win anywhere. Hey, so shake it like you don't care. I shake it up everywhere. And I can bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle cause I love that sound. And we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like
Work the middle, 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 work the.
Pan a camera to the middle of the dance floor. I think there's something going down. Shorty packing goods like a transport, and I ain't never seen something so round. How round? Round like a planet in orbit, round like a b-ball. 23 Jordan, dunking on default. Automatic forces attract me to females. I look this gorgeous. How did you even come in existence? Hey, or did you just appear out in an instance? You got me all driven, revving my pistons. I wonder if she like the stick shift. Hey, can't afford and make a
This is what I'm talking about. NFL playoffs at Lambeau Field with a snowstorm camped out over the upper Midwest. Let's go. It's time for some great football in Green Bay. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store. And out a little across the 25 to the 27 between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 13. It's a first down. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And they give this time to the tailback. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
The tackle made by Kevin King. It's a gain of a yard. It's
Cousins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 31.
Room here to run. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. From the 9, 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Cousins now. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
For the Viking field goal, a 29-yard attempt.
And Bailey able to knock it through. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Eric Hendricks in on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
on second down now. It's Jones, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
At the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. Harrison Smith on the coverage.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Defensively by Logan.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cousins got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Number 28.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 20.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers, he'll drop this underneath for Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Rodgers going to throw. And Adams has it complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. He'll get 3 up to midfield. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run it with Jones. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. To throw is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
But he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. And a give this time to the tailback. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Vikings.
Minnesota.
A big play there. 93 yards. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
Dan Bailey lining up.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that makes our score 17-0. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And this not an easy situation. You're down early in the elements. You're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Now Rodgers to throw on 3rd down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Rodgers now on 1st down. And Jones has it over the middle. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row. 1st down. He'll find Jones again. Complete. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Rodgers again now. Caught on the right side by Jones.
Rodgers pass.
Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
3.
And again, it's Rodgers.
3.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
On now is Mason Crosby, who's hit from as far as 58 in his career. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. This will make it into the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Jones. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll find Aguara complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Packer.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Looking sideline, incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Rodgers to throw once more. The left side completion to Jones. And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And the 13-year man puts it through. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the 1st half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
7-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
At the 31.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now Cousins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Fielded at the 20. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Ben Gideon able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
2nd down.
Now Jones. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
To Aaron Jones.
Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the 1st down marker. Working from the gun, Rodgers. forced out to his left. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked in and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
A gain of
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings!
Complete.
Justin Jefferson, 36 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, wow, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go, and that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
And it seems like they've been running uphill all game.
Their own 30-yard line.
Rodgers now on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jarius Wright. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Vikings.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Throwing right, and that's complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a 1st. On 1st and 10, Rodgers. And this one complete right side to Funchess. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A 7.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Funchess with a catch over the middle. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And the incompletion there, so that breaks a string of 5 straight hookups. It also leads to a 4th down. They'll run it with Jones. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And he's got this down to the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
19 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Right back to him on first down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins. Quickly to Thielen here. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Now a draw play. This is Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Jones. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Rodgers on target to Valdez-Scantling. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Escaping the pressure right. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, he's going to go up top for the end zone. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
From the gun, Rodgers. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
By the Vikings.
For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now a handoff looking right. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll send this one into the cold Lambeau night. And he fields it cleanly. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
32-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
Rodgers pass.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down. A dump underneath to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And the Vikings will continue on in these playoffs as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Lambeau, good night, everybody.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Can I kick it? I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs. Way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did you let it go miss? How she was magic, she mixed it. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it?